This is what we are going to make at the end of this video. Gob3 original.
And then I woke up and I'm craving for beans, so I decided to make some beans for myself. So before I cook it, I had to separate some of the bad ones from the good ones. Yes, you can see some. So I'm still on it. I have to separate it before I can wash it, then I cook it. So let's go. This is the bad ones, you can see. Yes, you need to do this before you cook your beans, otherwise you'll be eating a whole lot of bad things. So this is the bad ones, you can see. They even have different colors. I don't know if you can see it well. Yes, and the good one is here. Yes, I'll be cooking it. So normally when you are cooking beans, you have to add enough water because beans takes a lot of water. Yes, so I'll teach you, or I'll show you how many or how much water you should put on your beans to cook. So that's my beans and I'm adding the water. I have to add a lot of water. See, even after removing the borders, you see some ones are still rising. Yes, you have to add a lot of water. So I'm going to add more water. Almost half of the saucepan, but then I'll add more. Yes, so this is like 1/4, almost full of the saucepan. Yes, that's where I'll leave it. So I'm not going to add salt now. I'll wait when it boils for some time before I'll add water to it. Whoa. So I'm going to add some green pepper to the onions, as people say, onions. Yes. So I remove the seeds from inside. Yes. So it will just be the green pepper. Then slice it. So when I'm done with the onions and the green pepper, now I'm going to blend the pepper I'll use for my beans here. So I normally start it as a stew, then I add the beans later. So let's, okay, the small blender, and you wash it. Add small water. Then I cover it. It's covered. Okay, so with the vegetables, I'm adding tomatoes. But with the tomatoes, I'm not going to blend them. I want to slice them here. So I'm going to slice these as well. And then when I'm slicing, you see the seeds inside in there. The seeds. Yes, I can slice it, so I'll remove the seeds and add it to the pepper I'm going to blend. So I'll do it this way. Oh, sorry. Then I slice it. The vegetables I'm going to add to my beans. Okay, so from here I'm going to blend, but then let me show you where the beans have gotten to. Let's go, let me show you. So those are beans. It's almost ready. I see it's soft, but then I want it to cook a little bit more, start to be very soft. Yes, so let's cover it up. So now our vegetables are ready. Pepper, check. Then our spices, they are here. We have to use little spices into it to make it nice. It's also here. So I'm just waiting for the beans to be due. Then we start making the stew. Then we proceed to the plantain. Wait and see. So I think our beans is due now because it's very soft. So this is due. Now let's move to the next step. Yeah. So this our vegetables we'll be using. This grounded pepper and our spices. Yes, they are here. So then we are good to go. So I want to use the same saucepan. So I'm going to just transfer the beans here, then use the saucepan again. I don't want to wash too many saucepans, so I'll just transfer it here.
And I'm transferring with its own water because after I add it to the stew, I want to use its own water to boil it instead of adding more water to it. That's why I'm using the water, the sauce around the beans. I'm just pouring everything together.
So, as to add the palm oil. So this is where I'm going to add my onions first. followed by, I'm going to add all of them at once because I want them to cook. I want them to cook very well. Then I'll add it to it so that it can boil. They come too easy. They come too easy. Yes. And right now, yes. Where's my paper? It's cooking, so I can smell the pepper already in my nose. So we're just doing raw Gob3, raw beef. So you're not going to add meat and those things for today. You just add our spices, then we just cook up with the beans.
So yeah, I'm just adding some salt and also some spices, which is onga cube, curry powder, and onga stew, just to enhance the taste of it.
Looks like our beans is ready. You should mainly focus on my hand where what I'm doing. These ones are soft, so I just cut them like this and peel it off. one is also salt. So normally I like to cut it into half before slicing it, but my baby doesn't like it that way, so so I'm just going to go it this way. No. Why does this one look like banana? Okay, then I'll transfer it here. Then we keep these big ones like that. These are very soft, so I would like to cut it into this before slicing it this way. Otherwise, when you fry it with the harder ones, they're going to burn. So this way. This one is too soft, so just two. Like this won't be bad. Don't cut it. So I'm adding little salt to it. Salt is to bring the taste out, so add little salt to it. If you like, you can add water, but then I want it this way since most of them are very soft. So let's get it. I'm going to start. So you're going to fry the plantain, as you can see, and I don't want to use too much oil, too much fat. So whoa, it's already popping out. So since it's a non-stick saucepan or frying pan, even if you don't use too much oil, it's going to fry. Let me adjust it. Yeah. not even minding me. Alright, turn them over before leaving.
So why did you say that?
Because when you asked, I thought you were.
I was concerned.
Yes.
I'm concerned though because I already figured out that before you go outside to go dump trash and you are frying cocoa when you know how delicate cocoa is. I figured out maybe you already have an alternative for it.
You can pass the video for me.